before rails cut the earth, before axes rang loud, before fences were written in wire and in plow. This country was known by the old dreaming way, where the Bauple Nut fell and the people would stay. They named it Bauple, the nut of the tree, what the world calls macadamia, but it started right here, in the shade of the forest, in knowledge passed down, long before there was ever a place called a town. The mountain stood watching the rivers run slow, from Number to Mary, where the trade boats would go. And smoke spoke the language of valley to hill, a signal, a warning, a promise of will. One day, a young boy, hurt and alone, lost in the scrub where the bunyas had grown. With shaking hands and the night closing in, he struck up a fire on the mountain's bare skin. And the smoke rose straight into the wide open sky, said, "I am okay," as it drifted on high. From ridge down to river, the message was known. By firelight and faith, he was not alone. Under Bauple Mountain, strong and true, that fire still burns in the stories we knew. They saw it from far, that thin column of gray, a language of smoke that still speaks today. The first call for help that the land understood, a meeting of courage and old knowledge good. So they climbed through the dark with the dawn in their eyes, found the boy by the embers as the sun started rise. And the mountain remembered, the country stood still, for a life had been saved by the strength of his will. Then settlers came later with timber and cane, built sidings and homes in the coastal plain. Bauple House standing steady through heat and through years, holding laughter and loss, holding hope and some tears. From the sunshine plantation rolled a nut big and bold, a Nutmobile story the old locals told. And down through the hinterland, bright in the sun, stood a big yellow pineapple, watching trade run. From the river port days to the slow modern miles, from bullock teams straining to roadside smiles, the past walks beside us, though quiet somehow, in the nut and the mountain, in the name Bauple now. Under Bauple Mountain, weathered and gray, the land still remembers what words cannot say. You can measure a town by its roads and its signs, or the years written down in official lines, but the truth of a place lives deep in the ground, in the first spark of fire and the smoke curling round. So if you stand on that mountain when the evening is still, and the shadows stretch long across valley and hill. Remember the boy and the fire burning small, saying I'm okay, the bravest call of them all. From Bauple Nut dreaming to the town we see, this country holds stories, it always will be. As long as smoke once spoke and the mountain stands tall, Bauple lives on, watching over us all.